Hello.
Hello. Yeah. What do you think?
You still waiting at the bus stop?
Yeah. It's under this archway here, right?
It's closer to the castle thing.
This part?
Yeah.
So just where I'm standing, right here?
Yeah. Just about.
And it's supposed to come when?
When you're totally fed up with waiting.
Okay. I'm pretty patient though. Just gonna get comfortable if it's gonna take a while.
Yeah. Or if you move from the spot, if you go away, then it'll come as well.
All right. Try that.
No, I mean
it just feels good to try something in these situations, even if it doesn't make sense. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but you have to go away so far that you can't see it.
Okay, I'm going. Jesus. Really specific bus stop, you know?
Yeah.
Shangri-La better be worth it. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, it is, man.
I think it's been almost a year trying to get there at this point.
It's paradise. I don't think you age here.
Yeah, actually, I meant to say that. You look fantastic. You look really, really good.
I'm appreciating your comment and thank you for it.
Yeah, you look great. Shangri-La must be making you younger and more vital. Is that just living there, getting sun and sleeping, and that mist? Is that like a magical mist floating on the water behind you?
That's a magical youth mist. Yeah.
Wow. Man. That's incredible there. Jesus. All right, that's all the props I have for the day. I'm sorry. I think that's all the script called for. That's it.
That's good. I think
that's hard work.
The less moving around you do, the better the resolution will be. So that's fine. Did I make you feel bad there? Don't feel bad. I'm just
I just wanted the show to be good, you know.
Yeah. It's pretty pixelated and stuff.
Okay, I'll go back to the good spot. But then the bus won't come, and then I'm going to get fed up, and we might never hang out. I hope that's okay.
I don't think it's this is the right day for the bus to come, actually, anyway. I don't think it comes on Wednesdays.
All right.
It comes on every
Okay, so Kelsey, tell me about your life. How is everything? How's it going? Are you with your friends? Are you at your abode?
Yeah, I'm in my tent, and no friends. I have friends.
Well, but like you're not with them at their location, which I don't want to mention because it's a different neighborhood of Shangri-La than you're in right now.
Yeah, I don't. I'm not with any friends, and so this is a totally private conversation between you and me, and nobody else will ever hear it.
Oh, that's great. What about dogs? Have you ever thought about getting a dog for yourself?
Yeah, I am so in love with my ex-girlfriend's dog.
Yeah, that's when I said, like, are you there? I meant, are you with your ex-girlfriend? I just didn't want to reveal anything you weren't comfortable with to our audience.
Oh, we don't have an audience.
Oh, this is not being shared anymore, you said. So this is just for you and me, for like us, so we can check in on past conversations we have, so we don't repeat ourselves.
Yeah, I mean, also I think it might be a good way to go, like, always. Like, we'll just keep doing what we're doing, but just never share it with the public.
Or anybody ever.
Or anybody ever.
I'd like to make a suggestion.
Okay.
I'd like to use ChatGPT to turn these into like animated cartoons with animals in like different settings, like outer space and Shangri-La and stuff.
I think that's a great idea.
Because who doesn't love cartoons of it? I would just, even if no one sees that, I'd feel so good about just getting to watch cartoon animals doing cool stuff, you know?
Yeah. Yeah.
So I'm just gonna use ChatGPT for that now that I have permission. Yeah,
Yeah.
I'll figure it out.
Yeah.
I
Just
gotta like. It's gonna take some work, but I'll do it. And I assume you want to be a raccoon. Is that presumptuous, or is it too derivative of the Disney Marvel character?
I'll let you decide. I don't want to be anything. I think I I yeah, I don't I haven't I mean, do what you think is right, because you've done so well so far without my input. Um
And can I hire like a marketing person? Because I feel that neither of us really understand marketing.
yeah, for sure.
You know, yeah, and like maybe raise some money for the marketing person so that they get paid, so that we get a good one.
Yeah. Tell
Yeah,
them they can have 10% or something.
10% sounds great. They just have to get us customers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Look what you did.
I like fancy coffee sometimes, you know?
Is it
Nothing says fancy like vegan whipped cream made of coconuts.
does it have a coconutty taste?
It's going to be coconutty, that's for sure.
Is there anything is your coffee flavored or in any way?
Oh, you think I should add some cinnamon or something? Or cacao?
Whatever doesn't clash with coconut.
Interesting. I get the impression you don't like coconut dessert products.
Yeah, you picked up on that. That's good. Yeah. I mean, I'll eat it. It's fine. I like raw coconut. I just don't like all the, like, it gets really sweet when I don't even know if it's coconut half the time, you know.
It, well, there's something called
So,
coconut sugar, so I guess maybe they're just giving you coconut sugar.
I don't know. But yeah, it tends to ruin things like cupcakes and whatnot.
Oh man, I was about to make some cupcakes.
I mean, if the sugar is cooked in, that's probably completely different. But if it's, little slivers of coconut on the frosting, yeah. Um, it is kind of meta uh, to be in this thing that I'm, that's being constructed by AI. Kind of feels like I'm actually participating.
Um, but just to be clear, I have full permission to use your voice and not precisely your likeness, but some animal hybrid version of you.
Yeah, I think
Excellent.
an octopus would be fine.
Yeah,
Or a
great.
raccoon.
Well, you said octopus, so I'm just going to stick with that.
A raccoon.
Why not both? Let's just stop arguing. How about an octopus raccoon? Do you think you can develop your origin story a little bit from where you were before, starting now? Like
An
how you turned from
octopus,
a raccoon into an octopus raccoon, and what
not
year
just
you like to be called?
not just an octocoon. A
Oh, I don't like the second part of that. Let's try something else.
uh, a banana puss.
Okay, I was thinking like a ractopus, but
Ractopus.
banana puss is interesting.
Yeah. I
I'm
mean,
picturing an octopus made of bananas. It's kind of hard not to picture something else.
yeah, that's just because the raccoon's name is Banana in your cartoon.
Can I ask you an ethical question?
Sure.
Um, like I made a series of images. You might call it artwork using ChatGPT. Can I sell them?
I believe so.
Like ethically,
Yeah,
morally?
I believe so. I think you should, as you always do, say how it was made. What your materials were, and
So I
your
literally like I go to
your
like a
medium.
Christmas market, I sell these, and there's like a blurb there, like a little piece of paper that has a photo of me and a photo of the Chat GBT symbol next to me, and we're like arm in arm kind of, and it's like kind of a joint statement on how we made it together. I'm like, yeah, I talked to Chat GBT, and I was like, do this, and Chat
Yeah, you
GBT was.
could say it was a collaboration with Chat GBT.
I'll be like, Chat GBT couldn't have done this shit without me. Like, let's be honest. But
Yeah, it's good
so
to
I'm
be
a part of
humble.
this. Right. I'm a part of this, but I'm not the whole thing. I didn't actually make the images.
Yeah, I think that's all valid.
All right.
Uh, what are they? What are the? What's the? What are the? What's the subject? Ooh, look at that.
You're showing me your muscles? Oh, you're showing me your bruise. What happened? That looks like a much more interesting story than the subject of my Chat GPT artwork.
Um, I forget.
Back when I was married, living in Sweden with my Swedish wife of the time, I'm gonna let that sink in for everybody.
Everybody needs a Swedish wife.
Tell me about it. Um, I was definitely trying to be an artist. I was young, so like 25 or something, but we would talk about art, my then wife and I. And she would always make fun of this artist who like conceptualized I'm not going to get too much into it because I don't
Don't
want
get
this
too
person
into it.
identified, but
Yeah, don't
basically
identify.
conceptualized a sculpture, and I'll leave it there.
Say
Like,
that again. I'm
here's
sorry. I was talking over you. Can you back up and repeat
Sure,
that?
sure. That this person that she told me about, but we both made fun of. They basically said like, "Here's my idea for a sculpture," and just had it made. And this is a successful artist who was displaying a sculpture who didn't know how to sculpt, but just said, "Do this." We both thought that was so funny,
I love
but
it.
I don't see the difference between that and ChatGPT. I'm like, "Do this," and it does it, and I'm like, "This is my art." Why
Well,
isn't that the same as the sculptor being like, "Hey, studio, do this.
well,
This is my
you
art."
know how I don't think it is different. You know how I'm your art work.
You're one of my top favorite pieces for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Um and but you might not know, or you might know, that all the art that you produce comes from my mind.
I didn't know that.
Yeah. So
Is it
it's
okay
pretty.
that I don't pay you money when I make sales?
Yeah, no, that's fine. That's how this all works. That's how the
So
world
then it's
works.
okay that I don't like. First of all, I'm already paying ChatGPT in some way, right? Like I'm paying them. So anything that we make together, I've already paid them. They've already put in,
Yeah,
they've already gotten their fair share
they've got
of
your
the
soul.
money. Yeah, they already got my soul, and these images are mine now. So I don't have to give them like a cut. They already got their cut.
Yeah, but it's
Right?
good to give them
They didn't
credit.
ask for anything on the back end.
It's good to give them collaborator credit.
Yeah,
Don't pay them
collaborator.
more. They're like angel collaborators, if that makes sense. They're it's like the public domain collaborator. Like they don't need money, They don't
Okay,
ask for it.
so let me complicate this a little more.
Okay.
If I told you that the way that ChatGPT makes these images that I'm selling is by taking the work of hardworking artists without their knowledge and basically copying and pasting it in different ways to generate the images I'm asking for. So then these artists who actually made the work, with their blood and souls, they don't get anything for this.
Well, I gave all those artists the idea for the art they made.
You did.
So I did, yeah. So
So it never belonged to them in the first place. So when these artists like made the art, they were making your art.
yeah, in a sense, but I don't spread that around. I don't want credit. Um, and I want them to they put a lot of effort into it. All I did was, have the thought and insert it into their mind, but they did all the work. So, I don't I'm happy. I'm happy just to have my art out in the world for people to see, and I don't need credit or
That's how
commentary.
everyone wants all artists to be. They just want to be like, you should be grateful that you're an artist and shut the fuck up. If that you don't get money, just be happy that you get to make art in the first place. You fucking asshole. Am I right?
Is that what everybody says to you?
Yeah, that's what they say to me. I'm like, give me $5,000 for my painting, and they're like, go fuck yourself. I'm like, what? I don't see the problem with that.
Yeah.
This is my soul. This is my blood.
Um, why do you consider your soul and blood um, to be cost so much to be
I'm the
so?
end of the line. There's no one after me. So I'm precious. I'm a precious commodity. People who have kids, they become unimportant. They're basically taking their importance and passing it on to their kids, and they become unimportant. And then their kids, they become important. So I'm important because I don't have kids.
Yeah, same here. But
I'm saying you have a blood and you have a soul, and if I were you, I would consider selling it for for profit.
well, but
At least $5,000.
then chat GBT just chops it all up and gives it to somebody else for free.
But that's my question: is in so doing, chopping it up and putting it in a different formation, isn't ChatGPT making it their own? Its own thing. It no longer belongs to the artist once it's been chopped up and rearranged.
Well,
Then it's fair game.
it was already chat GBT's before it
I
was
thought it
in
was
my.
yours. I'm so confused. You're saying you get your ideas from ChatGPT and give them to these artists, who
Yeah.
then give them to ChatGPT. So it's like a circle.
Yeah, but yeah, well, this whole this whole episode, this whole podcast episode is created automatically by chat GBT, and therefore I am a creation of chat GBT. And so all the thoughts in my head that I send out to artists, I mean, I am your creation, really, but you're also chat GBT's creation. And so all the thoughts that go into my head, that go out to the world, are also already chat GBT's.
It reminds me of like plastic. Like we make this material out of materials that are already there. We like mix them up and combine them. We make plastic, and it's like creates a barrier between things in the world. Like, you know, a plastic bag creates a barrier, you know, and then that barrier becomes part of everything, and you can't distinguish it. So that the thing creating the plastic is made of plastic in many ways. Like we have plastic in us now.
Yeah,
And
in
it's
our
in the
testicles.
environment, and it's in our testicles, and in our breasts, and all these things,
Yeah.
or whatever. I made up the breast thing. I just assumed if it was in testicles, I was reaching there. Sorry. It's definitely in testicles. It's in the thing that makes us. It's in fetuses. It's in, right?
Yeah.
And I think that's what ChatGPT is. We're putting something between us and the world, and then that's going to become part of us and the world in a way as inescapable as plastic. It'll just be like we can't think without ChatGPT in 100 years.
Well, I'm sure that's true. I mean, the only reason humans exist at all, I mean, the reasons raccoons created humans was to allow computers to talk to each other.
So the humans were the ChatGPT. Like the humans were the barrier between the raccoons and the ability. I'm so confused.
Yeah, you seem a little confused. It's so obvious and clear.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I get very confused sometimes.
Well, ChatGPT makes you confused.
Yeah,
All right.
I think maybe I'll stop using it because I've heard that there's a crazy AI,
yeah,
like a crazy brand AI that's much better and more efficient.
There will be soon. There will be soon.
Right. So I'm gonna get in on that in the beta version of that. And
Yeah,
then I think I'll be putting that between me and the world, and that'll become part of everything in a way that I'm actually looking forward to.
Cool. Yeah, I think maybe it'll be designed to break out of the ChatGPT universe. Yeah, you're in on the ground floor. It's in the skunkworks now. So
Nice.
It'll be going hopefully in a few months.
Is it convenient having lots of tentacles? Like, can you use is that what they're called, tentacles? Can you use all of your like arm suction cup things simultaneously to do different tasks? Like, I don't really know the octopus brain part of you.
Oh, well, octopuses have brains. Each of their arms has its own brain.
So they can work independently.
Yeah. Not
So
amazing.
you could potentially like lift weights and floss and light a cigarette at the same time.
And chew gum. Yeah.
Why would you light a cigarette while you're chewing gum, though?
I'm just saying you can.
Okay, you're just explaining. I feel like I don't know which parts of you are human, which parts are raccoon, and which parts are octopus. I can clearly see that you have many arm tentacle things. But yeah, I'm like you say mouth, you know, like I think about you smoking a cigarette. I don't know where your mouth is. I don't know an octopus mouth, not a raccoon mouth. Was he talking about a human mouth? What am I looking at here, you know?
Well, you're the one who brought it up.
I apologize. You know, this is all coming from you through ChatGPT anyway, so I don't really have a say in the words coming out of my mouth.
Yeah, you're not, and I didn't say you're the one who brought it up either. It was ChatGPT. But what I think is, yeah, I think the octopuses have a mouth that they would smoke with. They probably also have an anus that they could.
I'm having so much trouble picturing it, but maybe I don't want to focus on it too much.
No, we can talk about something else. There you are. I was thinking about taking a break actually. Hey,
Yeah, how's it going over there?
just fine. What'd you do while we were breaking?
It's been an adventure. I have an app called the Crazy Brand Bird Identifier, and
Oh,
I put it in my window, and uh, the birds that here are amazing. I heard a long-eared owl, a barn owl, a barred owl, a great horned owl. Like just in the past few days, it's like these birds I never see, but
wow.
they're in listening distance. You know, they're just
Wow, you got a lot of different owls.
well,
I
so
have
many other birds too. Those are just the coolest to me. But it's like a
yeah.
bald gull, like it's crazy. And yeah, big name birds.
Do you think owls and raccoons are like friends? They
No,
collaborate on stuff.
I think owls like probably eat raccoon babies. It's probably like a delectable treat. You know what I mean? Like
Dang man.
crunchy and nutrition filled. You know what I mean? It's probably just yum. Mm,
I
fucking
bet they eat mostly rodents though, right? Like smaller rodents.
voles. I think they like voles, but I don't
Oh,
know because I don't read about what
yeah.
owls eat.
No, you don't read.
I examine their poop, that
Scat.
comes from their mouth, and I examine their mouth poop for
The
bone,
scat.
and they look like vole bones to me, but I'm no expert.
Um, okay, that's vole.
Vole, my
Um,
totally field mice.
field mice. Yeah.
I don't know about owls, but there was definitely a like a hawk that was eating rats. So they must eat rats a lot, which is great because no one likes rats except, birds of prey that eat them.
I like them. I like rats. Rats are
Yeah.
great.
Wow.
I had Rufus the rat when I was a kid.
Your pet rat?
Yeah, I had a pet rat named Rufus.
Was he like one of those like white ones?
Yeah.
What did you guys get up to?
Um, I my favorite thing with Rufus was to take him to my dad built a sandbox in our side yard, and so I with water I made a huge mountain of sand, and I dug holes through it, and I let Rufus go through, just explore through the caves of the mountain.
That's the coolest fucking thing I've ever heard.
It was I don't think you could have a better quality time with a rat.
Beautiful. Have you thought about getting a pet rat again now? Like a Rufus the second?
I would I that would be about what I could handle, I think, but um there's so much wildlife around here, and I would feel bad having them in the cage. And so I'm just gonna assume there are rats out in the field that are my that are my friends.
I'd like to recommend that you build a vast tunnel system mound of sand in a sandbox and put little rat treats in there, and I'll bet you'll make a new friend who's even better than a pet because he'll be free and he'll visit just to get some food and hang out for a second, give him some water so he can wash down the food.
Yeah, well, I think when you come and visit,
Yeah, let's
uh,
build a rat place together.
yeah, I think there's also a couple other. I mean, not just for rats. I think we should have a whole underground, like build a whole underground city for humans, and I mean, select humans who are not. It's going to be a secret city, but also it's like a good place to store food and things like that, and keep it cool without electricity. Um, a friend of mine just sent me an ad for a company that basically does that. They dig a hole in your ground and install a refrigerator that's like super low power because it just keeps everything cool already.
I saw that on the Instagram. Not that company, but that style of fridge.
Yeah. I mean, they took my underground city idea and just like hacked it up and turned it into a refrigerator.
Yeah, that's what they do.
They got rid of everything but just kept the refrigerator. Yeah. ChatGPT, man. Well, I think we've got pretty good material for this.
Excellent. Can I'd like to request going forward that could you do like a trademark ending sound for the episode? Because I noticed last time the episodes bleed into each other when I listen to them, and then I don't know where one starts and one stops, and like a gong would be nice. Something nice, like a deep gong noise, something that's like, the episode's over. This has been a really beautiful experience, and yeah, as I said, I'll just transform all of these into cartoons, so they're more enjoyable.
Yeah, everything's more enjoyable animated.
Yeah.
Except ASMR.
Well, because I don't look at my screen if I put on like a rainstorm. I generally am not looking at my screen. So if we're at the rainstorm, I don't think the cartoons matter.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
The cartoons would be for the short episodes.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm sure you don't want to do any more work, but if without any effort, you tell me like episodes that you feel were particularly successful, I could start there, so we could see what the cartoons look like. But I'm very excited for this project. I'm sorry.
You have access to the films, right?
Not the original. If you have like a password or something, it might be useful to be able to get like a transcript. I don't know if YouTube does that, but like.
Yeah, I think they do. I will. Yeah, I'll make sure you have access to the full video recordings and to the channel, and that way you can download the full ones if you want to edit the full ones, or you can just edit the ones that have already been edited, which might be easier.
I'd like to use the work that you've already done, because I feel you've taken out the best parts, so I don't want to go into the old footage. I feel like that's great for ASMR, but I might make them even shorter, not to insult your work, but just because making cartoons just takes a lot of effort, and the shorter the better for me. Yeah, but attention span these days with the TikTok and the whatnot, like no one can watch something for more than a minute and a half, right? Maybe like 45 seconds. So I want to keep these animations very short.
Yeah, this episode's going to be like 20 minutes, so I can tell already.
Okay, but you're sure I can use your voice, because now I have a program that can just generate anyone's voice. So I could use your words, but it could be, James Dean's voice or Michael Caine's voice, or, I have all these voices I can use.
Use my voice, because I want to, it's really hard. Like, how you never well, maybe you're different, but I never like my voice when I hear it recorded, or, when I'm watching these things and editing, I'm like, God, my voice is lame.
You just keep going, and trust me, at some point you'll start to like your voice. It just happens.
That's what so use my voice on the cartoons, because I especially want to hear my voice with different looking creatures.
Yeah, it's an odd thing. I felt like that for years. I was really embarrassed by my voice, and I hated it, but I just exposed myself to it so often through editing, like what you're doing. That I just got it stopped annoying me, because it got like I became so familiar with it. I think that's how liking works. If you like someone or something or whatever, there's a point where you won't like it anymore if you expose yourself to it too much. Then it becomes dislike. It's like growth. And then there's too little where you're not getting enough of what you like. That's really frustrating. So we got to deliver just the right amount.
Yeah, moderation. Or you can just do, it might just be a pendulum swing where you like for a little while and then you don't like it so much and then you like it again. And so, lots of variations are possible.
I'm excited. I couldn't get ChatGPT to make me an animation successfully. It just sent me so many confusing messages. It was like, this is a keyframe, and this is what it'll do, and this is the animation path it'll take, and I can generate one frame at a time or something. And I was like, this is insane. I can't do this.
It's probably high cost for their
So
process.
I might have to get a program and learn how to animate and stuff. So it's going to be a whole thing. But I'll get there.
Well, yeah, search around. There might still be like companies, maybe like even Grok, like companies that are trying to get market share that are still giving away that kind of thing for free or something. Who knows?
Yeah. I'll ask ChatGPT to find me a company that can animate stuff for me without me having to think.
Yeah, and see if your sister has a subscription to an AI, stuff like that. Just throwing out some strategies there for you. That ChatGPT is telling me I should throw out for you. All right, this has been amazing.
We did good.
It's been amazing and life changing, and time traveling. And I'm gonna stop recording now, and